Hey guys, welcome back to another video. In today's video, I am going to be sublimating on a kid's t-shirt, and it is specifically a first birthday t-shirt. And I wanted to do this video for you guys because it is actually a very popular item to purchase on Etsy. It is kind of difficult to find t-shirts to sublimate onto, and you can find some colored t-shirts to sublimate onto, but it is kind of hard to find, you know, nice colored t-shirts to sublimate to. It is kind of challenging. Most people either bleach their shirts or they use some sort of poly spray to go ahead and sublimate on a cotton t-shirt. It is kind of just a long process, and that is why a lot of people are moving to other ways or other forms of printing, because sublimation can get kind of complicated when it comes to t-shirts or just material to sublimate to. But the reason why I wanted to make this video is because making birthday t-shirts, especially first birthday t-shirts, can be very lucrative. Parents love to spend a lot of money on first birthdays, so it is definitely a good business to get into. So that's what we're going to be doing today. And I did purchase these t-shirts from AJ Blanks. They do sell kids shirts and also adult sublimation shirts. I will have AJ Blanks linked down below if you guys are looking for some t-shirt blanks. Thank you so much for watching. Be sure to subscribe. And if you're not new, thank you again for coming back to watch another video. Be sure to give us a big thumbs up. And yeah, let's get right into the video. All right guys, and here is the design that we're going to be using today. And it just says Sweet One. And I think it is so cute. I just love it so much. And now I'm going to show you the shop where I bought it from. And here's the Etsy shop, Afro Woman Digital Art. And she just has a lot of really nice designs. I don't know who this artist is on Etsy, but I am using her design, and she obviously does a really nice job. She has 5 stars, and her art is so nice, so definitely go check her store out. This is also where I found my sneaker girl ones. If you guys watch our TikTok, Vanessa_Wesley, you guys saw me use these PNGs right here. Love them so much. Some of you guys have seen my videos like 2 years ago, and I was doing the sublimation tutorials. A lot of people actually learned how to sublimate from me, and they just don't remember who I am. It's so funny because I run into a lot of people on TikTok, and a lot of them, you know, don't remember who I am until they click my profile and go to my YouTube channel, and they find out that they learned how to sublimate from me. But it's fine. I just make these videos because when they tell you guys on TikTok or on YouTube, oh, go do your research, these small shops don't really want to tell you guys how they make their items, because that's how they make their money. So you really do have to do your research. And when you search how to sublimate a t-shirt, you guys are welcome to come find my videos and learn from me. I'm sharing all my information with you guys, and be sure to give me a thumbs up and subscribe, guys, because I don't mind showing you guys these videos, and you are welcome to research my channel anytime that you want. Alright guys, so let's go ahead and get right into the tutorial. I see it says right here on this file it is a PNG, and when you sublimate, it's really good to use a PNG file. So when you go on Etsy, you can search sublimation design, or you can type in summer PNG, tumbler PNG, glass can PNG. That's just usually what's going to be in the title. Alright, and it's the best quality for sublimating a t-shirt, cup, tumbler, anything like that. And we have our file. We went ahead and clicked our file like this. And I'm going to tell you guys right now, I do use Cosmos ink still to this day. I've always used their ink. And, you know, one thing I'll say about Cosmos ink is their customer service is a little bit sketchy. They don't really want to help out a lot, but their ink is very amazing. And my prints always come out amazing, so that's why I stick to their ink. So we're going to go ahead and just click make sure we have our PNG selected. We're going to go right up to this top corner, and we're going to click File, scroll down, and notice I'm not using any software to print this design. I'm not going to be using any print profiles or anything like that. I'm just going to show you guys straight up how I print every single time to make sure that all of my settings are correct. And this is just the drop-down print preferences that pops up automatically. I didn't do anything special. Every computer has a print preferences. We have printer, Epson 15000 Series 3, that's just what we use. And I'm also doing this in this video, I just want to like do a lot of talking and explaining things to you guys. and just kind of let you guys know about when we started Sublimation. If you guys didn't know, Rob is actually the one that was doing Sublimation, doing all the sublimating in our business at first, because I was so scared to do sublimation that I thought something was going to explode because of the gases that people say. It does use gases, but I thought that it was going to explode or catch fire, so I did not want to mess with anything. Presets, none. No presets. Pages, all pages. Print in color. This is such a simple way of printing. Don't let anybody make you think that it's too hard for you to do, because it's just so easy. Portrait, and we're going to go ahead and use an 8.5 by 11. Our Epson 15,000 prints a 13 by 19. That's why it's so popular, because you can print large prints for big, like the full back t-shirts, blankets, all that. It's super nice to have the big prints, and that is why the 15,000 specifically is so popular. There are other printers out that do print 13 by 19 now. When we first started sublimating, the Epson 15,000 had just come out, and Cosmos ink was being launched. That's when we first started sublimating. This 15,000 was the top thing that was selling at the time. People were searching everywhere for this printer, and we had bought it when it wasn't even popular. I feel like our videos made the Epson 15,000 sell out quick. I'm not bragging, I'm just saying. Just so you guys know how far back it's been. Portrait, 8.5 by 11, once again, because we are doing the small baby t-shirt. Auto rotate, I'm gonna go ahead and turn that off. Scale to fit, and 101%, that's gonna be a big print for a baby t-shirt. So I'm probably just gonna scale this down quite a bit, maybe 50%. This is just your size of your print on the paper. I'm gonna go measure the t-shirt before I print this out. So we are gonna go unpack the t-shirt right now and show you guys the size of the shirt, and then just kind of go by just by looking to tell how big we want this to be on the paper. So let's go ahead and go check that. I have my package of AJ blanks, and I'm gonna go ahead and open them up. I also got a couple of adult blank t-shirts that I wanna show you guys, and I will be sublimating those in the next video. So be sure to go ahead and subscribe if you guys haven't already, and that way you guys don't miss that next video. It's gonna be colored AJ blanks t-shirts for sublimation. So I did go ahead and grab 4 of these 12-month Sublimation t-shirts. Like I said in the beginning, I am going to be doing first birthday t-shirts. So I obviously did get the 12-month. You might also stock up on some 18-month. Some babies are already in an 18-month when they turn 1, so you could get a few of those as well. But we're going to be doing the 12-month in this video, and there's their tag. It just says 12 months, and then I don't know if you guys can see where it says 100% polyester. And obviously that's what you need for sublimation. I would definitely go with white for baby shirts because it goes with any outfit. So pretty much any birthday theme. You guys did see the design that I'm going to be using today, but I also have a lot of birthday designs on my Etsy shop that I designed myself. If you guys are really wanting to get into the birthday t-shirt business, I do have lots of different first birthday sublimation sets. So be sure to go check out my links down in the description for our Etsy shop. And I want to sublimate these for you guys and show in detail how I'm going to sublimate on them. So I would love for you guys to come see that video as well. So we're going to go ahead and set these aside and get started on this birthday shirt. And really quickly before I print off the design, I do want to show you guys the sublimation paper that we use. It is the A-Sub Sublimation Paper brand, and this is off of Amazon. And like always, I will have it linked down in the description as well as in my Amazon storefront. So it is the A-Sub Sublimation Paper 125G, 8.5 by 11, and this is the size that I'm going to be doing for this small birthday shirt. 110 sheets in a box. Also get this 125G sublimation paper in the 13 by 19 size if you're planning on making birthday sets for the whole family. 110 sheets per box. So yeah, if you guys want to use my sublimation designs, it comes with the birthday shirt, and then also for the whole family, the PNG designs, which are in my Etsy shop. So the 13 by 19 you could use for the adult shirts. And guys, I keep running out of breath because I talk so fast. But if you guys are new to sublimation, this is the Epson 15,000. And this is the printer that I was talking about. Love it so much, works perfectly. The 13 by 19 sheets for adults do feed in the back, and that is the rear tray. And then you have the main tray or the front tray, and this is where we use the 8.5 by 11 paper. When you load the paper, you want the ASUB writing facing up and the plain side facing down. And then just push the tray in. Pull this out so it doesn't fall on the floor. I also have a video on how to sublimate 13 by 19 with this printer. I will try to link it down in the description as well, or you can go to our YouTube channel and look at videos, scroll all the way down, or go to playlists, and I have a whole sublimation playlist so you guys don't have to be searching through all of our videos. It says 100% polyester. These shirts are super, super white, and they feel very soft. And also the colored shirts feel the same way. They are just 100% polyester sublimation shirts, and I do have an affiliate link with her, so I do make a small portion when you guys buy from my link. So I do appreciate when you guys use my link in the description. Thank you so much for always supporting me, guys. I always notice it. I'm thinking like 5.5 inches will be good. We've always printed our shirts and any other items just straight from print preferences and then just estimating the percentage. Obviously for tumblers, cups, and things like that, you do need to have an exact measurement. But with t-shirts, pillows, and stuff like that, you can kind of just guess on. And so here is our paper. Here's the paper compared to the shirt. After you print so many items, you really learn to just kind of estimate the size on. You don't want the size to be super tiny. So let's check it at 60%. And I have a little notebook that I keep all of my sizes in, and then obviously the percentages. So I don't have to keep measuring and finding out what size I need. So I do have a notebook where I write down the name of this design, which is the Sweet One. And then I go ahead and write in my percentage that and then obviously with tumblers and glasses, when I make the design, you will be printing at 100% every single time, or 102%. It just depends on the size of your tumbler. So most of the time it is just 100% or 102% for glasses and tumbler designs from my Etsy shop. I keep forgetting that the t-shirt is also short this way because it's such a small shirt. So I'm just going to stick with 60%. We're going to try it out, see how we like it. 60%. Quality. Best. And then let's just skip through all these and then go to flip horizontally so that when you press your design, it does not come out backward. So you definitely need to click flip horizontally, and it makes it look backward on the screen. Okay, and then we go to, you don't really need to do any of this, but I do go ahead and click paper handling, and I scroll down to scale to fit paper size. Like I said, you don't have to do that. I've just always done it, and I've tried it without it, and it doesn't affect it, I don't think. Okay, and that looks like that's it, guys. So once again, let's go to the top quickly and show you how I do this every time that I print. It's in 15,000, presets none, paper size 8.5 by 11, portrait, 60%, scale to 60%, quality best, flip horizontally, scale to fit paper size, finally print. Alright guys, and I came down to the basement again. Here is our printer. It is a 16 by 20 digital swinger, Digital Knights swinger. And I do have this linked also in our description. You guys know we used this little scissor heat press for a very long time, and it was just getting to where it was just too small. So we were happy to go ahead and invest in this 16 by 20, especially for large t-shirts, just regular t-shirts. Small press is kind of hard to use with big adult t-shirts. So the 16 by 20 is super nice for blankets, pillows, and then obviously, like I just said, and this press is super heavy. It actually takes a couple of guys to pick this up. Super heavy. And we press all of our sublimation prints at 380 degrees. And we press for 50 seconds. And this is for t-shirts, pillows, and other materials. We do use butcher paper for our protection paper. When we're pressing, we put it on the press, we put it inside the shirt, and then on top of the design when we go to press. We actually purchased this butcher paper from Sam's Club, and that's where we always purchase our paper. I will have it also linked in our description. It's honestly probably cheaper just to go to Sam's Club or maybe Costco. I'm not really sure if Costco sells these huge rolls of butcher paper. Other people use different things, but we've always used a butcher paper. It's the cheapest way to go. And it's just, you can tear off as much as you need for any project. You do want a piece for the bottom of your press so that the sublimation ink does not bleed through onto your press. That's the whole point. You don't want sublimation ink on the wrong parts of your shirt, and you don't want sublimation ink on your press or any other items that you have. Here is the piece that's going to go over the press, just like that. And we're going to cut another piece for inside the shirt and then one for on top. If you don't lint roll, you end up with a lot of like little blue fuzzies and stuff on the t-shirt, and they do not come off. So always be sure to lint roll your shirts very, very well where you're going to press. Most of the time they show up as little blue specks. You cannot remove them and you don't want to waste your shirts. So be sure to lint roll. Here is the shirt on the press. I'm going to take this little piece of butcher paper and I'm going to stick it inside the shirt between the front and back so that the sublimation ink doesn't bleed through the back of the t-shirt. I do this with hoodies and sweatshirts as well. Some people don't do this. I prefer to make sure to put this in here because I don't want to accidentally ruin a sweatshirt or a hoodie. Obviously those are more expensive, so I would rather just be safe. You guys can see here I have my butcher paper and I make sure that it's fully covering the whole inside. And of course you will only use this butcher paper one time. Once you're done with this t-shirt, you will throw away the butcher paper and start over. If you plan on doing this for your business, I would go ahead and pre-cut a bunch of these pieces of butcher paper just to have it all stocked and ready for you. Okay, and the press is at 3:06, so we're almost there. I'll probably give it about 10 more minutes and come back and see if it's ready. And we're gonna go ahead and cut all around our design. If you're new to sublimation, I do want to explain that you do want to cut all the way around your design. That goes for any sublimation that you do. Sublimation tends to leave black lines on your print and on the item that you're pressing. Some people like to tear around their design. They say that it works really well for them. I prefer to use scissors, even if it leaves press marks. Press marks are just temporary, they will go away. But if you're trying to make a last minute item or a custom for someone, you could rip the paper around the design. I am a little too scared to do that because I don't want to ruin a print. So I just use my scissors. Let me grab my scissors. I did use my little pattern scissors. I didn't mean to do that. I only had to use them because I lost my scissors in the last 5 minutes. I have no clue where they went. So let's go ahead and head over to the press. Some people tape their designs onto their shirts just to keep it from moving around. I would definitely recommend that as well. My tape, however, is all the way upstairs and I keep running up and down the stairs. So we're just gonna press it like it is. I actually don't ever tape my designs on my t-shirts. When I press them, I kind of just put them where I think they need to go and then I press them. And you just kind of wanna guess on a baby shirt. I usually say I would say like right about there. You see how close it is to the top. With adult shirts, I usually just put 4 fingers right here underneath the collar and then press. But I will have that in our next video. Just a whole complete tutorial all over again, updated for you guys. But for today's video, I'm just gonna do it this far down from the neck. All right, guys, and we are ready. For some reason, that is not letting me reset the time. So I'm just gonna use the timer on my phone. I'm gonna set it for 50 seconds. 380 degrees for 50 seconds. All right, guys, so butcher paper down, butcher paper in the middle, sublimation print facing down. We have another piece of butcher paper. It goes right on top of your design like this. Just have kind of medium pressure. It's not gonna be too hard to push down. I'll set my timer for 50 seconds. All right, guys, and the timer just went off. You can see the print through the paper usually, and that just means that the design actually printed to the shirt. The design went through the butcher paper, and that is exactly why you need butcher paper so it doesn't end up on the press. And like I said, throw this away, you can't reuse it. When I told you guys earlier that people sometimes tear around the design, it's because they don't want these press marks, which they don't really bother me. I don't really mind that they're there, and they are temporary. You can actually iron these out. You could rinse the shirt in a washer or in the sink and then dry it or hang dry it, and this wrinkle or the little edges will come off. So it's okay. Anyway, this came out so cute and I love it so much. I will put it on a hanger so you guys can see it better in the light. I do have a lot of birthday designs in my Etsy shop if you guys want to use them. They are actually my most popular items that sell in my Etsy shop. I've spent a lot of time designing those birthday designs. So be sure to go check out my Etsy shop, and I do have a 50% off sale going on right now. So if you guys are interested in that, please go check my description. Also, these baby Sublimation t-shirts are linked down below, as well as the adult Sublimation shirts. My puppies are outside barking, so I need to bring them in. But yeah, let me know if you guys enjoyed this video. And like I said, this is a great business to get into if you're wanting to do sublimation shirt. If you already got into sublimation and you're realizing that it's harder than you thought to find shirts to sublimate to, maybe think about doing first birthday shirts. I feel like it's a really good business to get into. And I've heard a lot of people have a successful business doing it. Just thought I would share that with you guys. Be sure to come back for the next video. It is sublimation on adult color t-shirts. Thank you guys again, and I will see you in the next one.